man, before I get into tonight's presentation, I have got to just stop for a second and talk about all of the beautiful in transformation mode folks with the radiance. You know, it's crazy. You know you're onto something big when you get a little pushback. I've had people coming out of the woodwork going, yeah, filters. Oh yeah, LifeWise has got the filters going on. And then I ran into somebody and they're like, oh my gosh, I can see a difference in your face. And I'm like, yeah, either we're all doing Botox, either we're all stepping up and dropping $500 on our face, or we might be using something natural that is creating the new and better look in us. Folks, literally, there is no better ingredients than the ones that Tracy puts into our product. And when you put the right ingredients into your body and you can fire back up all the things that maybe weren't working properly and all the things that weren't there nutritionally, and you pull it all together and it's absolutely explosive. But it's so funny because the believers and the naysayers are out in full force, which is just great. Man, I just got ripped so hard by some guy. I don't even know who he was. Man, he was laying into me and I'm like, oh man, I know we're close. When you start to freak people out, you know you're onto something really, really big. And so, guys, radiance, your before and after photos. Right now, we're in a few dozen. You give us another few more days and we'll be in the 5, 6, 8, 10 dozen. You give us another 30 to 60 days and we'll be in the hundreds. You give us 90 days, we're going to be in the thousands. Folks, you give us till the end of the year and we're going to be in the tens of thousands of pre, before, and after photos, literally in as short as 5 days, typically around 7 to 10 days, people are getting massive differences in their skin. I noticed in just a couple days, my skin just got baby soft, and it's just a phenomenal feeling in the wintertime when the air is dry and you're not sweating, to have such just kind of a luxurious feeling skin. I've noticed the wrinkles leaving my hands. I've noticed them leaving my forehead. I've noticed my skin, and I'm so proud. And then I turn around and I see all of my friends having the same thing happening. And so we're pumped. You know, I can tell you this, in well over 3.5 decades of being in this industry, I've never seen anything so demonstrable. Literally in your face results. Get it? In your face. Everybody put in the comments, in your face results, because it's in your face that they're seeing the results. And they might at first go, no way, you're going to have all kinds of pushback. Filters and lenses, and you're playing with your camera, and better lighting, worse lighting, you were closer, you were further, you had makeup, you know. No, when they see you face to face, they see it. And so anyway, you just have no idea, folks. You have no idea how big this is going to be when you have the affordability that we do, when you have the culture that we do, when you have the science that we do, and when we have the people like you that we do, what is going to be taking place. Literally, God has just given all of us an opportunity to lay in a foundation of some people, so that when, you know, it's just going to be that lady that's in a skincare company, when all of a sudden one of her former downline is getting better results from what their body is doing in manufacturing inside naturally, instead of something that is external being borrowed. Some of you know what I'm talking about. When the body does it better and the results are better, it makes it very difficult to say, oh, keep using my lotion or keep using my potion, when you're getting these phenomenal responses from this new incredible product, Radiance. And so anyway, I'm proud for you. I know what's going to take place. I already seen what happens when antioxidants come into the body. Heck, when we were back in the Monavie days, antioxidants are just so healthy and they're so good for you, and it helps your body to take better care of you. And the results were phenomenal. But we didn't see anybody's face going 2, 3, 4, 5 years younger in a week or two. We didn't see that kind of stuff happening. People felt great. Here's the crazy thing. I'm feeling better than I'm looking. And so it's really cool that when you are feeling from the inside, it's like, you know, some of us are not that young anymore. but yet I feel just incredible. I'm literally back doing push-ups again. And I'm just like, man, I just feel like I could go run a marathon. I love Dr. Gibbs' products, and I love how hope-filled I am because of what's taking place with all of you. The transformation mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, and even financially. All the 1099s, by the way, make sure that you get us your info so we can get your 1099 out. Some of you have not responded yet. We need to get you taken care of. But anyway, I want to honor somebody. We are all about honoring our people. It's one of the things that differentiate us from so many other opportunities is that we take so much pride and so much joy in honoring all of you. You know that we created a pool, and we take $1 from the sale of every single product, every single week, worldwide, wherever the product goes, doesn't matter. And we put a dollar bill to it. So this week, we did 558 products that were sold by you. Thank you very much. And we had one person, one very blessed, fortunate person who is our top recruiter and gets the whole pool to themselves. Congratulations, Deb Hand. It's all yours. You were the top includer in the company, and you alone get the whole pool to yourself. For those of you that don't know, if you sign up 2 people who place any size order, we take a look at those folks, all the folks that did 2 or more, and we put them into this pool, the top 5 of them. And this week, it was a ton of people that signed up, 1 person, but there was only 1 that did 2 with orders, and that was Deb Hand. Congratulations, Deb. Way to go. I know that $558 is going to be nice. So very excited for you. I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm going to give you a little tiny little piece of what's going to be unleashed next week. Folks, we are constantly making our petitions known to God that we want to be the best, and constantly listening with both ears to what God would put upon our heart. And he said, give the people more accolades. Celebrate. So we're going to be introducing more ranks. And I'm going to let you know about the first 2 new ranks that LifeWise is going to have. As you know, when we join this company for free, we are all customers. The people that choose to be a partner is someone who's simply a customer who has decided that they want to help us to get other folks involved in LifeWise as customers. When you have a business intent, you click on partner. It's also free. Being a customer is free. Our shipping is free. But we have 2 new ranks that will be kicking in 2 weeks to celebrate our folks. Prior, it was bronze, silver, gold, ruby, emerald, diamond, and black diamond. There just might be several new ranks next week. But today, I don't know, just maybe, I'm just saying maybe. But today we're going to talk about our 2 new ranks for partners. Partners are customers with intent to help us build and grow and become a brand and to lead people to this amazing opportunity. So the first new rank we're going to announce is an executive partner. You know, in a company, when you move up and you get very good at what you do, you become an executive. When you know what you're doing and you've created a team where you are earning $100 or more, we are going to honor you, and you are going to be a LifeWise executive partner. You really are important to us, and we want to honor you for your $100 that you're earning in a given week. When you hit $150 in earning for any given pay period, any given week, you are going to be a LifeWise senior executive partner because you're at the top of your game and you're doing great. And you know what? When you can make that first $100, there's no stopping you. Of course you can make $150. And if you can make $150, of course you can make $200 and become bronze. And so we're very excited about those 2 first ranks, executive partner and senior executive partner. in our company. I hope you like the way that sounds as well. We want to honor you with that. Next week, you might just hear some things that blows your mind. I'm just telling you. Ooh. But anyway, okay, get ready to take notes. You ready to take notes? Give me some thumbs up. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Everybody put into the comments. Friendship first. Put into the comments. Friendship first. You know what? There are people on this call that I love with all of my heart that I would take a bullet for. People that have stood with me in sad times and happy times, victorious times and tumultuous, rough, horrible times, in times of happiness and sadness, in excellence and in poorness. And they're on this call, and they're my friends, and you know who you are. And I don't want to call out anybody because I'll leave someone off that's just equally as important. But just know, South Carolina, you know who you are. You mean the world to me. Listen to me. Folks, when you build your business, you're not just building a business. You know, you're born into a family, okay? You're born into a family, and praise God for your family. But you didn't get to pick that biological family. But you get to pick the family that you do life with. You get to choose who you spend time with, who's important to you, and where you place yourself. Listen to me, folks. It's friendship first. If you will put friendship before business, you will build a business that never feels like work, and it will never be something that you need to quit. Oh yeah, depending on how those businesses you've been in together as friends and family, you might have needed a break. I get that. I sure needed mine for 3 years. I was brokenhearted and lost for 3 years. I get it if you've been on your breaks. And they're important. And they needed to be there. But I also know this. When you have your friends, you just want to do it right. You want to get it right. And that's why I believe with all of my heart that God built LifeWise. And that God has called each and every one of you to be involved with this in our early formulative days. Because one day, this company will be big. And it will have lots of people that are your friends in it. And you're going to want it to be done right. You're not going to want it to go too fast. Because there was a lot we've been needing to learn. And we're learning it each and every day. I'm so proud of Melinda and Mike and Ronnie and Josh. And, of course, all of our corporate team and my partner, Tracy. I'm so proud because everyone's been learning and stretching and growing. And every time we talk with each other, it's all about how can we make this better. And here's what's cool. When we were in the field, we would present to the owners and the corporate team all the things that were important to our heart and all the things that mattered to our teams. And they would do this. Oh, yeah. And we go back to our teams and we'd be so excited. And then oftentimes nothing changed. You know what's different this time? We're the owners. We're the corporate team. We are working for the Lord and we want to bless you, and we're doing this right for you, and we're building this long term for you. And if it's good for you, it's automatically good for us because we're building this the same way out there in the field with you. But anyway, you want to build a strong, prosperous, fulfilling, fun as heck business? Make it be about building real friendships. Don't use people. Don't use God. Don't use the product to make you a buck and it's a money grab. I've seen a few of those folks come and go. It was only about the money. They thought that there would be something for them by being involved in the beginning that was just monetary. And they missed the whole point that being in early just means that for the rest of our life, all of us people in this formulative stage, all the founders and all the pioneers and all the first movers, we're the people that are going to have these incredible tales to tell all the days of our life about those early days. You know, when you couldn't get into your radiant strip. Man, it's great, it's great, it's great. Yeah, you can't get into it to save your life. Better have you a pair of tweezers or a blade on you, or you ain't getting into it. I say it's protected like Fort Knox. You know, there's something better than gold inside of there. But anyway, build your business with friends, okay? And then friends don't give up on friends. You know what you do? You don't bug your friends. This is worth putting in the comments. You don't bug your friends. You pray for your friends. I've not stopped praying, and neither has my wife, that God would bring back the people that's important to us, the people that we want to see win, to come and be a part of this movement, to make it right, to do it different. Some of you were in terrible situations. Some of you never did this before. You don't even know what I'm talking about. You've just been blessed. Some of you were in terrible situations so that you would be someone that remembers. Everybody put in the comments, I remember. There needs to be people that are going to be the guardians of doing it right, and remember not to do it the other ways. Not to break people's hearts because of embellishment and overstating things and overpromising and underdelivering. LifeWise is a safe place to park your friends and your family. Anyway, I want everyone to put into the comments, I'm going to build authentically. You know what we need? We need you to do you. We don't need you to be someone else. There only needs to be one Dr. Tracy Gibbs. There only needs to be one Trisha Clem. There only needs to be one Ronnie Baby Alwin. Folks, we need you. We want you. And so build this authentically. You know what? I had somebody reach out to me and they said, well, if you're going to play CEO, this is how they said it to me. If you're going to play CEO, at least dress the part. I'm not that CEO. I'm Rob Alwin. I love ball caps and I love t-shirts and I love being branded and I love being casual. And I'm not here to fake the funk and try to be something or someone that I'm not. For many years, I threw on a monkey suit in traditional business. For many years, I threw on a monkey suit and pretended to be someone that I wasn't in network marketing. I'm your brother, Rob. I'm your buddy that wants to go and spend time with you on the beaches of the world. I want to be in your kitchen, sitting on a bar stool, eating your homemade chili. I want to be hanging out with you and playing volleyball on the beach in the Bahamas. I want to go on cruises and eat way too much at the buffet. I want to sit around and laugh to the wee hours of the morning. I want to do life and I want to do it authentically. And I don't want to have to be someone else. Oh, maybe someday someone might talk me into maybe a nice shirt and a sport coat. Maybe. I don't know. Don't bank on it for the regionals. But I'm just saying, maybe someday there'll be a sport coat. I don't know. But right now, heck no. Okay? All right. I want you to put into the comments. You want to build a big business? You know you need your friends, so be one. But I want you to put into the comments, be the difference. We are differentiating ourselves from all of the other companies, and we're going to take some arrows for it. That's okay. Not building this to impress anyone, but I do want to inspire you. I'm not building this to impress anyone, but I do want to authentically inspire you to live your best self. I want you involved with Dr. Clem's mentorship. I want you on Dr. Gibbs' products. I want you to have a friend in Sylvia Adelman. I want you to get to know how awesome my wife is, get to know my Ronnie, and do life with my beautiful bride. I want you to get to know my son, who I love so much, who's building with us. Anyway, we want you to be the difference. Don't do it the way they've always done it. Do you. Do this. We're not building robots. All right. So also put this in the comments. Be inclusive. Won't you please just include the people that you care about? Red and yellow, black and white. Oh, they're precious in his sight. Wasn't there a song about that back in the 60s or 70s? Folks, invite everybody. Leave nobody out. There's never been an opportunity where they can be involved. Here's the thing. Because every other opportunity is so complicated. Because every other opportunity costs so much. Most people say no because they know that it entails too much. Get me in a suit. Make me go real far. Make me spend a lot. And make me be around these people that want to be worshipped. But what if it was different? What if you could be involved for as little as 35 bucks? And what if you only needed a customer and you could earn unlimited income without breakage? What if we shared our revenues with you 18 levels deep, 16 of those levels with no conditions other than you're on a minimum of $35. Our cheapest product, the Leadership Academy, which by the way is our #1 product this month. Praise God. Y'all are getting it. When the product is all about you and your transformation, both what comes in your ears, through your eyes, through your senses, with Dr. Clem through the Leadership Academy, and now out your pores with Dr. Gibbs products. But listen, folks, we want you to be inclusive. Go out there and get those people that thought they could never do this and tell them you can do this one. It's as little as $35. We made dang sure we weren't going to leave anybody out. And we made sure that we're taking care of our first responders and our veterans and our disabled persons because they get our best and most meaningful product for only $26. How about that? $26 on one customer, and you can earn 16 levels deep in revenue share? No other requirements? You mean to tell me that I could go all the way to the top and maybe all I ever caught was one Valerie Samu, maybe one Alicia Scarbeck, maybe one Stephanie Young, maybe one Sandra Ray? Folks, listen. One unstoppable, beautiful-hearted person who is committed. Look what the 12 did. Look what 12 disciples did. The whole world got to hear about Jesus through 12, and one of them was no good. Are you with me? Don't worry about those duds. There's going to always be one in every dozen, all right? Hello. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I want you to put in the comments, be massively caring. Massively. How do we care? Massively. Deeply. We care. Be different. Don't just be about your products. Don't just be about making money. I know you're not. I'm just making it clear to maybe someone who's new on here. Right, Mark? Somebody new needs to hear how we roll. Right, brother? Put in the comments. It's all about them. It's all about them. It's all about them. Never make it about you and you will be huge. You will go diamond. If it's always about them, we are a diamond mine. It won't be long and the diamonds will come out. The shaft that we're digging, the foundation that we're building. Be about their dreams. Yes, you have your own, and I'm challenging you to write down 100 dreams. But if you will spend the rest of your life being about their dreams. Right, gentry? Spend more time down at St. Joe. Down there on the Joe Beach. Right? Get my wife on the white sand with the in between her toes. And just a buddy or two or 5 or 10 beside her, laughing and giggling, playing in the beach. Anyway, folks, let it be about their dreams, their paid off home, their kid going to college, their kid going to private Christian school. Let it be about them being able to pay off that expensive utility bill. Let it be about them getting debt free. Let it be about them creating a residual income for their children's children. Let it be about them raising money for their church and favorite charity. Put in the comments. It's all about their goals. Their goals should be your goal. Helping them to win. Helping them to have a great marriage, says the man who's failed in marriage. I got the best marriage you could ever imagine today, but we have a business where we teach people that it's full of second chances, that life is filled with opportunity, and that hope is not lost forever, though things happen to each and every one of us. Put into the comments, be a good finder. Be a good finder. I want you to be a good finder detective, actually. Do you know what an edifier is? Do you want to know how you can have and enjoy a lot of great friendships? Be the one that finds good in all of your friends. You want to know how you make a friend? Find good in an acquaintance. When you find good in an acquaintance, you're seeing something that maybe their own family is sometimes missing. Be authentic about that. Celebrating people is what makes life wise. We celebrate our God. We celebrate our products. We celebrate our compensation plan. We celebrate our culture. We celebrate the science that we have behind us. We celebrate that we're debt-free. We celebrate that we're growing each and every day as a company. I want you to put into the comments, instill belief. People will believe when they see the belief in you. When they look into your eyes and they see belief and conviction, and they see and can smell all over you that you're sold out to other people's dreams. When they can believe that you authentically want to help everyone around you to live a better life, then they'll want to be in yours. Put into the comments, friendship first, opportunity second. Friendship first, opportunity second. My friends do not feel like they are my friends because they build. Whether you build or you don't build, you know that I love you. That's how it has to be, folks. Just because someone doesn't want to do this right now, or maybe ever, don't ever have a second-class family member or a second-class friend because they have not caught the same vision and timing as you. Put into the comments, are you a celebrator? Are you a celebrator? Are you that person that celebrates a person's promotion, the birth of their child's engagement, their new set of tires on their truck? Do you celebrate that new barbecue they seen that they got and they're so proud of that they put online? Celebrators have lots of friends. I want this to be your time to shine. Radiance is making everyone's face shine. It's undeniable. The good nutrition is making people feel well. Feeling well and looking your best and being filled with hope and passionately building something that you believe in, and just knowing that, ooh, I'm in during the foundational days of this company. Those are good things, folks. I want you to put into the comments the word fellowship. You want to go diamond. You want to go black diamond. You want to build a big business. You want to help a lot of people. You want to be a funder for your family, your community. Let your business be aligned with fellowship, with potlucks, with get-togethers, with beach days, lake days, barbecues, ice cream socials, fun times. Folks, speaking of fun times, we got some regionals coming up. Won't you join us? It's kind of like family reunions. We got one on both coasts and one in the middle. Won't you join us? You can go to your back office and you can order your tickets. You know that those of our friends that are disabled, they come free. Our first responders, they come free. And our veterans, those active and those that have already served, they come free. The rest of you, it's $20. And of course, your guests, they are free. Get your tickets and let the corporate office know that you've got some folks coming so we can be well prepared at each and every one of the events. Won't you help us to do that? The regionals is going to be something, this first run is going to be literally, as Mark Kelly would say, it's going to be epic or wickedly epic. Right, Mark? I love you, Mark. So listen, we want you there. We want these things to be standing room only. We want to pack them out like sardines. And we want to fellowship and have fun with you. The night before, we're going to get together. For those of you that can come in a little early, we're going to probably meet at a pizza parlor someplace. And then the next day, man, we're going to let it rip. You are going to catch a vision like you cannot even comprehend. I'm telling you what God has put on our hearts, what we're already talking about that we're going to be sharing with you, the new products that are coming out, the healthy energy drink, the coffee, and Marine One. Oh, folks, By then, all of your faces will really be glowing because everybody will be on radiance. What an easy way to get people to build your business. Give them 5 to 7 days worth of samples and tell them just take a picture in the beginning and a picture after that last sample. And when they see the difference themselves, they're going to be in your business and they're going to come to the regional with you. We want you on the cruise. Folks, there's time. There's time for you to be on that cruise. And I love the fact that even if we don't pay for it, you're invited. And you will always be invited to our family events. Why would we create a clique and then send lots of pictures, say we're having the time of our life at all these beautiful places and islands and beaches around the world, and leave you out? You are wanted. You are welcome. I hope that each and every year, whether we're paying for your gold cruise or not, I hope that you come to vacation with us. I hope that we can have those experiences and laughs and memories together. I definitely want to have us be on the beaches of the world together. I want us to build a legacy. Everybody put into the comments, legacy. I want everybody put into the comments, residual income. I want every single one of our people to have a residual income. Do you know, folks, many of you know that I was in the network, still am. You go, what? Well, yeah, I sure am. Keller Williams Realty, network marketing for realtors. Now, I haven't sold a home in a bazillion years. But do you know that every single month I get my residual willable income from Keller Williams? Did you know that? When it's done right, for decades, you can have an income. And when I pass, I will leave that to my children. For those of you, we want you to build something where the residual income will go to whomever you want. Anyway, listen, you want to build a big, strong, radiant business? Edify God and do not be ashamed. I don't care what they say. I'm going to stand on the fact that I love the Lord. And if it bothers you, I pray that one day it won't. Because in the end, nothing else matters. Not this, nothing. Without God, you have nothing. But anyway, we're going to be edifiers of God. And life-wise, we're going to be edifiers of marriage. We're going to be edifiers of family. We're going to be edifiers of friends and our friends that become our family. We're going to edify our teammates every chance we get. And yep, we're going to edify our science, our formulator, our corporate team. And we're going to shine a light on the newest person that is excelling in our company and always be grateful for every person that does life with us. I want you to make this commitment to yourself. I want you to put this into the comments. Be committed to 100% positivity. Be committed to 100% positivity. And watch what happens. Watch how attractive you will be when you make a commitment that I will 100% be positive. Nothing is happening to hurt me. There are things that are happening to strengthen me, to build me, to make me wiser, to make me more durable. If God is for me, who can be against me? So when something challenging happens, it's not to squash, belittle, or break me. It's to build me. Are you with me? Anyway, hope is contagious. We're hope brokers doing life wise. I want to share this with you and then we're lights out for tonight. It is a little poem and I want to read this to you because it's so important. Because I want us to design a life. In fact, put that into the comments. I'm going to design life. The one thing that I want for you is that when you die, you would have no regrets. This, unfortunately, is a story to help you to have no regrets. It's called, But You Didn't. I looked at you and smiled the other day. I thought you'd see me, but you didn't. I said, I love you, and waited for what you would say. I thought you would hear me, but you didn't. I asked you to come outside and play ball with me. I thought you'd follow me for sure, but you didn't. I drew a picture just for you to see. I thought you'd save it, but you didn't. I made a fort for us back in the woods. I thought you'd camp with me, but you didn't. I found some worms and such for fishing, if we could. I thought you'd want to go, but you didn't. I needed you just to talk to, my thoughts to share. I thought you'd want to, but you didn't. I told you about the big game, hoping you'd be there. I thought you'd surely come, but you didn't. I asked you to share my youth with me. I thought you'd want to, but you didn't. My country called me to war. You asked me to come home safely, but I didn't. Folks, I don't want any of you to have regrets. Make time for your loved ones. Don't miss the big game. Don't put the regional before the wedding or the anniversary celebration of Grandma and Grandpa's 60th. We are designing a life so that we don't get to the end of it and say, I didn't and I couldn't and I didn't and I couldn't and I was busy and I was broke. And no, we're going to design a life. And we're going to include people in a life that is happy and joyous and faith-filled and fun and wonderful and prosperous. Won't you come join us as we do that? Anyway, this is Rob Alwin. I'm doing Life Wise in Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas. Signing off tonight from the locker room. Love y'all. God bless. Everyone have a good night.